Am I in the minority for disliking cars and wanting walkable cities? I would guess that you are in a minority. However, it is increasing constantly. Public transport in many places is pathetic, which means it's very inconvenient if you live outside of the city and have to commute. Expecting a majority of people to cycle 30 minutes to and from work is asking for too much, I think. Also, many workplaces are not equipped with showers for people cycling to work. I grew up in the suburbs of a city that had pathetic public transport, so I needed a car. I now live in a different city, country that has extremely good public transport in comparison and don't have a car as a result. I think it's a great idea, but cars are still needed in many ways and for many reasons that any one person, no insult to you, simply is unable to think of. But yeah, I think a car-free city, as long as it had a superb public transport system, is a wonderful ideal. Nah. A lot of Chicago is pretty walkable depending on which part you live in, and it's nice to not have to drive. Traffic in cities is ass if you're not used to it. This thought is popular, but only when possible. Look at two cities, NYC and LA. New Yorkers would agree with you. And most don't have cars because they don't need them. It's faster and easier to use public transportation. LA though, good luck without a car. But yeah, the idea of, why do I need a car in whatever city, has been around a long time. To the point that it's a cliché. Can't transport heavy equipment on a bike. I get the sentiment, but I rather have both options. This would only work for the very densest of cities like New York. I live in a city, but I wouldn't be able to get where I need to go easily without a car. Plus the ability to drive to a different state, visit my family in the country, etc. I like being able to have the freedom of driving wherever, whenever. But I also love the city life. Should I walk 45 kilometers to my college? There aren't any colleges for at least 5 to 10 kilometers radius in my area. And some people aren't physically fit enough or have some medical issues that don't allow them to walk that long. And I just realized how bad I misunderstood your post. Well, people with 3 or more members in a family will find it more convenient to travel by car. It's only possible in large cities. And I doubt anyone will ever build a city without roads, because just on a surface level it makes it a lot harder for ambulances, fire trucks, police, handicapped people, and deliveries to easily make it to anywhere. Now I would like to see cities that have far reduced traffic. Like you have to park your car in a garage at the edge of the city and the only people on the road are the examples I listed above. Toronto. You want to live in Toronto? Amazing public transport. My husband and I went there for a week. Parked my car in a long-term lot and took public transit everywhere. Didn't have to worry about traffic, getting lost, finding parking, paying for parking, etc. 2-block walk to the metro. And that was it. Now, I don't know how well this would work for living there, getting groceries, etc. But there were like 4 different markets, including a large chain one, within 2 blocks of where we stayed. I guess you'd just go shopping more often and get smaller orders, rather than one big trip once a week. Not every city is densely populated. Most of the major cities in the southern U.S., for example, were largely developed after the advent of the car. As a result, they are incredibly spread out. They may have a population of 1 million people, but those people are spread out over a ridiculously large area. Been to 2 walkable cities, and I loved being able to walk and enjoy myself rather than ride. The Dutch already implemented this. Our cities are way safer traffic-wise because of this. Also, when you have to cross the street, well, you don't have to really. The cars here have to cross the sidewalk instead to give the car the idea that they have to drive safer. Walkers of the world, unite. You have nothing to lose but your timing chains.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.